Hey handheld gamers, if you're scrolling for the next big handheld upgrade, well, let's talk about the new OneXFly Apex that OneXPlayer just teased in their new trailer. Before we get into the trailer and take a look at it, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon if you love handheld gaming and want more of it on your homepage every day, and consider checking the links down below for some cool accessories, including handheld accessories from G-Stocks with the best stock on the market right now. So first, here's their announcement post on their X account. OneXFly Apex is here. AMD Ryzen AI Max Plus 395 flagship processor, 120 watt power unleashed with silent liquid cooling, an 8-inch native landscape display, 120 Hz VRR support. It doesn't look like it will be OLED though. That's a bit of a bummer, but hey, it's 8 inches, it's 120 Hz, and it supports VRR at least, so that's what we're happy about. Adjustable multi-stage triggers, nice, and Harman Kardon tuned dual speakers, the ultimate choice for hardcore gamers. Let's take a look at the trailer right now. So the OneXPlayer that they've just teased in the trailer, obviously, it's their latest push into high-end portable PCs, and from what they've shown, guys, it's packing some serious hardware aimed at folks who don't want to wait around for the next wave of technology in handhelds, right? It's basically like the future of handheld gaming, the performance of the future of handheld gaming a couple of years down the line that you're able to access right now in your hands. And it comes with serious power, guys. So basically, at its core, it's the AMD's Ryzen AI Max Plus 395 Strix Halo APU, which is basically a desktop grade power, basically desktop grade power squeezed into something that you can carry. Now the trailer highlights obviously the 8-inch screen, options for up to 128 gigabytes of RAM, 85 watt-hour swappable battery to handle longer play sessions, and what stands out is the new liquid cooling system. They're claiming it hits 120 watts TDP quietly. Now if you consider the Steam Deck is like 15 watts, and the new Xbox ROG Ally, they top out at around what, 30 watts, 120 watts TDP quietly in this device without the usual fan whine, which could mean sustained performance in heavy games where others throttle. And compared to what's out there right now, like the new Xbox ROG Ally X or the Legion Go 2, this could and will pull far ahead in the benchmarks. Again, the Xbox Ally X has a Z2 Extreme chip, obviously, which is nowhere near 120 watts. So expect smoother frames in demanding games, ray-traced games, high-resolution ports. This thing is going to be a beast. And if you've been keeping up to date with your handheld news and whatnot, you've obviously seen the GPD 5, the Win 5, basically demolishing a lot of these newer gaming handhelds. And with this new cooling system in the OneXFly Apex, you know, we might see even better performance than what's in the GPD Win 5. So maybe 5 frames a second, 5 to 10 frames a second better, just because of that liquid cooling system that they've got in this thing. You're going to get desktop, and again, I need to stress this, you're going to get desktop level performance. Think 4060 level performance in this thing, which is going to be phenomenal. So it's going to have replaceable storage, mini SSD, which is fantastic. I believe it's going to have a full-sized SSD inside as standard, but it's also going to come with this optional mini SSD, which you could just slot in, you know, as if it was a micro SD, which is insane. And like I said before, this is for gamers who want the cutting edge handheld tech today, not next year, not the year after when mainstream options catch up. And if you're tired of compromises on current devices and waiting to drop some serious cash on something that will be able to play those top high-end games portably, then it's worth keeping an eye on this. Now, there's no official pricing as of yet, but I expect it to land in the premium range, similar to the GPD Win 5, which starts at around $1,450. We're talking about $1,500 just about, and the GPD Win 5, I think, climbs up to like $1,800 or $2,000 for more loaded versions. So it's not going to be cheap, but if top tier performance is your priority, then this could be the move, obviously. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you tempted to spend $1,500 plus on this thing? OneXPlayer's got a pretty decent history, right, with handhelds. They've been making handhelds for a while. It's obviously not one of the mainstream brands like Asus, MSI, Steam Deck, or Lenovo, but it's reliable nonetheless. It is a Chinese company. You know, when it comes to dealing with support issues, you're going to have to take your risks and chances with that, because obviously they are based in China. It does seem to be coming out later this year, which is interesting, 2025 or 2026. So yeah. Some people are even saying that this looks better than the GPD Win 5. Please use an OLED screen or offer it as an option. Why not just say it's OLED? I'm not thrilled right now. I hope it's an OLED screen with good pricing. When? I will definitely buy this. Pricing question, is OcuLink included? If you don't know what OcuLink is, basically it's like a proprietary, well, it's not a proprietary port. It's a port designed for pushing more bandwidth for eGPUs. USB-C, I think it's got like a 40 gigabits cap. So again, with this device, it does look like it's going to have USB-C 4, which is going to be great for eGPUs, but I would like an OcuLink port just for that higher bandwidth so we can get better performance if we do want to connect like a 5090 to this thing. But yeah, I'm super hyped up, and it is wild that we're seeing all these new AMD APUs come out that support up to 120 watts of power TDP usage, which literally means we're going to get desktop level performance on these things, which is wild. I've seen some of the benchmarks from GPD Win 5, and with this APU, we're talking about playing games at near 200 frames a second, Borderlands 3 109, Forza Horizon 5 98 frames a second, Valhalla 79, Apex Legends, like I said, 192, 70 frames with decent full... Apologies for that, I got distracted there. But yeah, I am super hyped up for this thing. I love that it uses a traditional D-pad. I love the RGB glow around the sticks. I love the sort of bronze, goldy bronze, and I love the buttons. Look at the buttons. Look how slick the buttons are. Imagine if they were metal. The trigger, the two-stage triggers are kind of nice. Again, 120 watts of power. This thing looks insane. This APU is insane, guys. I think OLED would be perfect, but the fact that they're acting kind of coy about, you know, what kind of screen it is, they're obviously touting that's 120 hertz, it's VRR, it's 8 inches, but they're not saying anything about, and it's a native landscape display. That's a big deal, but they're not mentioning OLED. And for not mentioning OLED, then they don't have OLED. It's as simple as that, because OLED is the sort of thing that you advertise in your promo material, and if they don't have that, then if they don't advertise it, then they don't have it. Mini SSD replace. I love how they've made some sort of like connector thing here to basically slot in a mini SSD, which is wild. That's really cool. So it's going to have this built-in SSD, but also you can expand it with a mini SSD. I do have a 2 terabyte mini SSD that I use on my Steam Deck. I wonder if that's the one that is using. Adjustable triggers, really cool. Love that. Love the design of the OneXPlayer. It's a really sleek, ergonomic looking design. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you getting one? How much money are you putting aside for a gaming handheld PC? Let me know down below. Or is $1,500 to $2,000 out of your budget? Let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, this is going to come with a lot of performance for a big price. Obviously, it's not worlds apart from something like the Lenovo Legion Go 2, which is coming in at around $1,300. You know, we're talking about a couple $100 more at this point for this. But obviously, with the Legion Go 2, you're in the Xbox ROG Ally, you're getting more mainstream support. You're able to take this thing, buy this thing at Best Buy, take it back to Best Buy, replace it for a new one, and you're getting like, you know, you're getting some sort of warranty support in the US. If you live in the US, or most likely the country you live in, you're getting some good solid, you know, warranty support from them, because they're reliable companies and they make a lot. They make millions of devices. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. OneXPlayer, will this be the next big thing? Let me know in the comments. Peace out. I'm Blaze2K. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon, and check the links down below. Peace.
Let's go.